You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
Welcome to the Dressage Today podcast's Training Buzz. These short podcasts bring you the best tips straight from our subscription video site, Dressage Today On Demand. To get full access to all our videos, go to ondemand.dressagetoday.com and enter promo code DTPodcast to save 15% off your subscription. Now, listen in on this week's buzz and enjoy the ride. This training buzz is sponsored by Cosequin. Cosequin ASU joint and hoof pellets contain quality ingredients to support joint and hoof health and leave out the fillers, molasses, and alfalfa, all while delivering the taste horses love. The colors of our ingredients shine through for a difference you can see. Visit cosequinequine.com. Today we hear from Germany's Isabell Werth from a clinic given at the 2017 World Cup final. Isabell talks about the training and movements appropriate for a young horse headed to Grand Prix. She explains that riders should look for a horse with 3 good gaits and no weaknesses in those gaits. They must have a good mind, a willingness to work, elasticity, and freedom in the shoulder.
How we go step by step to the Grand Prix, hopefully, you never know. And we start here with Grand Prix with a 5-year-old gelding and stallion. So more difficult. And this is Totilas Small Donnerhals, so a very interesting breeding. Noblesse oblige, we should say. And what do we look for when we choose a horse for dressage, when we with a challenge and the goal to build this young one up to Grand Prix? First of all, we look for 3 gaits, 3 very good gaits, 3 walk, trot, canter, without a big weak point, without weaknesses, with maybe not for 9 or 10, this is really difficult to find, but with no really weakness in one of the basic movements. So here we see a very good walk already, and the next step, I forgot this, we look for a very high rideability, a very good mind, a goal. They have to really love to move, they have to go, and a lot of elasticity. These 3-4 points together makes a difference from a good horse to a better and a top horse. Here we see a very nice overstepping, and he's nice and relaxed already in this difficult atmosphere. I'm sure this horse didn't see so many people yet, so it's the first time that he is in such a difficult atmosphere. So this is a very nice behavior. And not only the overstepping is important, he needs to be free in the shoulder as well. He needs to go in a long rhythm without losing the rhythm during a corner, for example, or when she shortens the reins. These little things are important for a young one when you choose it. Do you become problems during the years for collections and so on? So Khan, now I think he have seen everything. Now you try to shorten the reins, find a good contact. So this is always important, to find a nice contact to both reins, to both sides, then to go forward and to start with a nice trot. And you see the rhythm is completely clear, no problem, and she can shorten the reins. She comes to the mouth. The horse needs to trust her and has the confidence to look for the reins, to that you get a positive weight in your hands to start with the trot work. Yeah? And both reins, and then good. And now we see the next thing, the trot. What do we look there? We look for a nice, swinging and dynamic trot. Here we have a nice swing already. And the horse, you see the body of the horse is a little bit horizontal. So we have to modulate the horse during the years. We have to see what is the potential we have, how we have to build up the muscles, how we have to work the horse. One horse you need to work a little bit lower, the next one shouldn't go too low, should stay a little bit more uphill. This horse is in the horizontal, so it's important, I think, from the beginning to try to bring him from behind. That is important for all horses, of course, but to try to make him lower and lower behind. Let him go, right, and use a little bit more the outside rein, a bit more fluently kind. Try to use the swing. The important is let the swing come out of the horse. Don't interrupt the swing, and then come from behind to both reins, that he finds his rhythm, that he finds the good contact from behind to the reins, to the bit, and then you can start to do half holds. But first of all, you have to improve the horse from behind in a good rhythm. This is a nice rhythm. You see the horse is overstepping from behind. Yeah, he needs to become more and more steady to both sides. A little bit more outside rein. Good. And now you have a really clear, nice swing. And then start with a bit with shoulder in. The first start and things to make the horse more and more supple. The flexion and the bending, this is the most important thing, I think, during the education of the horse, to make the horse more flexible, more supple, and more elastic.
We hope you enjoyed this bonus podcast. What would you like to learn about, and what tips would you like to hear? Email me, Stephanie, at sruff@equinenetwork.com, or reach out to us on social media. Remember, go to ondemand.dressagetoday.com and enter promo code DTPodcast to save 15% off your subscription to our online catalog. Thanks for listening.